Hello everyone, we are at ARV Automotive Headquarters down here. We're going to start working on the 2005 $600 Jeep Grand Cherokee. She needs a muffler, she needs some oil work, she's got an engine light on. Although in Vermont, when it's this old, it can have an engine light on and still pass inspection. So if it's going to be an expensive fix, I'm not going to take care of it. But we'll read the codes, at least tell you what it is. Let's pull her on into the garage and put her up on some jack stands, and we'll see what we can do. Actually it fired right up this time. Sweet. Driver's window works. Does passengers work? Passengers works. Rear one? Oh my god. Can we get 4 for 4? Look at that. She's probably ready for sale now. Throw her up on Craigslist for 9 grand. Just kidding. Let's pull her on in. Alright, we're gonna start by reading the engine light codes. Oh, it's got 3. PO 304, that's emissions. P 2096, don't know what that is. And PO 137, that's emissions also. Let me look up what these mean. So I'm just gonna start with the muffler, cut it off, pull it out, we'll put the new one in. Then we'll look at what those engine light codes mean and where the oil leak is coming from. So I got the grinder here. We're gonna get started. The old muffler, you can see the problem it had. A little bit of a hole there. Ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can line this new muffler up. Alright, well, I got the muffler on. Clamp up there. 2 clamps back here. Maybe we should fire it up, see how it sounds. See if we got any leaks, if I need to clamp it up more or what. Ooh, that sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Oh yeah, she's running good now. Doesn't sound like there's much of a leak. Maybe I'll tighten up a little bit, but I think she's doing alright. Sweet. So I'm gonna see if I can see where the oil leak is coming now that we've done the muffler. Also, I noticed that the oil is way overfilled. So we're gonna have to drain some of that out. That could also be one of the reasons why it smokes some blue smoke on startup. If you overfill the oil, it will do that. But we gotta do that. We gotta empty that oil quick before we bend a rod or something with how much oil he has in there. But yeah, we'll do that after we determine where the leak is coming from. So I'm gonna pop this skid plate here off first. We'll take a look. See that? There's oil on that, but then the pan is dry. Oil back there. There's oil from the rear main seal that's coming down. I'm curious whether he just way overfilled the oil and like spilled a bunch. I'm gonna change the oil and we'll see if it continues to leak out. Well, I sat down here a little bit longer just to see, and unfortunately it is a rear main seal leak. You can see it start to come down from right there. So that's not so good. Unfortunately, my current space does not have a lift, so that is not something that I can do here. Just sitting under my car, pull out the transmission, put the new seal in, put the transmission back. That's not something we're going to attempt. So instead, I will just clean out the interior, give it a good wash down, and probably end up having to sell it with that leak still there and just have to say it has a rear main seal oil leak. This interior is pretty nasty. I'm going to vacuum it out. But see the seats, interior, they're all stained, and yeah, it's not a super nice place in here. But I'll vacuum it out the best I can and show you the difference, if there is any. Give it a vacuum. That might be the only vacuum this thing has ever had. I don't understand how one person could have spilled so much stuff. Holy Moses. If I had one of those police infrared lights, I'm scared of what I would see. But there's the vacuum. Obviously it needs a full like shampoo of all the seats and everything. If you guys could smell it in here, it's also very strong, very, very strong smelling. My nose kind of burns a little bit. But it's vacuumed. So there you go. So there's not too much I gotta do this Jeep to list it for sale. I'll give it a car wash, give it an oil change. Then I'll just list it for $2,500, say. Good Jeep, has leak from rear main seal, engine light is on. Inspected till the end of the month. And I'm pretty sure it'll fly right off the lot. So I'm doing the oil change now. That's how much oil came out. It's not supposed to be that much in there. But let's put the new stuff back in. Well, I'll just finish up the oil change. Gonna take it down to the inspection station. See what they have to say. I also cleaned up the underside quite a bit just to wipe up that oil leak. Hopefully with less oil in it. It leaks less, it probably won't though. But like I said, rear main seal is not something I can do. So it's just something we're gonna have to leave. Heading off to the inspection station now in my fresh oil and my new muffler. Look how Beetle is sitting. Looks like a human, kind of, you know, leaning back and relaxing. That's cute. Anyway, here we go. Wow, for an 05, it's actually really quiet at interstate speeds. 68 now, and it's doing really, really well. She drives extremely nice. Hard to believe I got it for 600 bucks. Isn't that right, Beetle? Beetle agrees with that. I'm gonna take it down to the shop, get it inspected, and that'll also tell me if I need to do anything else besides what I already know it needs. Brought it into the shop and they did inspect it for me. Said it actually looked pretty good underneath too. So that's good. We're in the car wash now just so I get it washed off, take pictures of it, but that's probably all I'm gonna do to it. So here it is out of the car wash. It's a really clean Jeep for 600 bucks. Just that little, I mean, this front fender could use replacing, but other than that, she is clean as a bean. It's just too bad the interior is so dirty. All right, thank you for watching, guys. See you next week. So we're back in the warehouse, and the weird thing is, Beetle is really scared by this warehouse. Makes me wonder if it's haunted or something. Look at her, she kind of like crouches down when she's in it, tries to always run outside. Won't go like more than 6 inches away from me when we're over there. See, she comes back to check on me all the time. She's never like this. She's usually independent. But she's really scared of the warehouse when we're down in there. I wonder if some ghosts died in there. What do you guys think?